Talk about that. We'll talk about that now. I'm not really that sure about what they were saying, to be honest. You know, it's not my job to engage in that stuff. It's my job to coach the team, and that's what I did this week. I've got great support from everybody at the club to coach the team, and that's what I do. So I don't know what was being said. I'm sure it wasn't positive. I know it wasn't positive, and but it's about coaching the team, and we said it a couple of times. We bring all of that pressure on ourselves by a performance that was absolutely not good enough last week, and then we can take that pressure away straight away with a win, and that's what we did tonight. But it's just in such a great fashion. You know, I'm really excited about the way we won that game. It was a tough performance. We wanted to be tougher. We've talked about it a few times this year, and we were tough tonight. You know, that was a really strong win in the circumstances, and there were plenty going against us.
What gives the heads up after that 60-6? What brings that turnaround?
Oh, pride of performance. Pride in performance. It's an individual thing, but you don't get to this level if you're not passionate about doing well and succeeding. You know, players don't. You don't become an NRL player if you haven't got pride in your performance. If you haven't got a desire and a passion to win, and when you lose, like we did, that comes out, and we didn't have to work too hard this week to get that out of the guys. We just had to get them together and keep them positive, and that was what we got. It was great.
Johnny, out there with South early on, were you surprised at how easy and well this march went?
I wouldn't say it was easy, but we had a lot of the ball early on, and it always makes things a little bit easier when you got your share of possession. And you know, it was the way we wanted to play. We spoke last week. We put our hands up and said we were soft. It was our attitude last week down in Canberra that was most disappointing. And we turned up and started the game with a better attitude, wanting to play tough football, to carry the ball strong and to tackle well. So we did that in our first 20 minutes, and I think we completed today better than we have all year. So it's no secret that sort of style of play will go a long way to getting you ahead early in the game.
Mitchell went down in the warm-up, you just forgot about that straight away?
Well, we only found out about it when we were running out in the field. We got halfway out the tunnel and got pulled back because we weren't aware that he had an issue. So half the team was just about on the field. We turned around, ran back up, and JT let us know what was going on. Quick reshuffle, and we didn't really get time to think too much about it. I thought Chrissy Lawrence fielding great at 5'8", and type of guy. He's very professional. He's played there before, and he knows he'll get out there and just do a job.
It was just a matter of. Look, yeah, we had. You know, the reason I'm laughing is we lost 5 guys down the tunnel. They were gone, and the rest of the team, I said to them, "Stop! Don't go any further." So we've got 3/4 of the team in the room, 5 of them nearly on the field. People are chasing them, yelling at them to come back, because I wanted to let everybody know what was happening. We needed to talk about the positional changes, and then yeah, they all came back and we talked about it. But yeah, we had our guy who runs the messages, Marcus Kane, just talking to all of them as they went out on the field about let's just get on with the game. There's no issues. Chris played 5'8" for us in round 1 when we had Robbie was injured, Luke Brooks was suspended. So there was a period where Jack Littlejohn was at dummy half and Chris played 5'8", and I was just glad that I thought that he'd done that, because we had 10 seconds to decide how we were going to make the changes, and that was what a job he did. What a job.
Was he only ruled out 10 seconds before you ran out?
Yeah, so the guys literally were back in the room, ready to go, in a huddle, and our physio told me and said, I'm going to strap him and see if we can get him done. So he strapped Mitch, took him into the room as the referees were saying, right, it's time to go. Mitch was in the room the other side, running to see if the strapping on his quad was going to help. And then they came back and said, no, he's out. So as I say, you were gone, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Dean was
I was
gone,
in
Chris
game,
was
mate.
gone. They were down the tunnel, and we had to get them back. So
That's Teddy.
yeah, Teddy's hurt his shoulder. I'm not sure exactly what that is and how bad, but obviously he wasn't able to get back in the second half. So, but we overcame that one as well.
Jay, they're 2 of the 3 wins this year. I think round 1, Mitch was on his own with no Luke, and tonight Luke with no Mitch. Why? Mitch, obviously Mitch was great round 1 and Luke tonight. Why are they playing well without each other?
Yeah, we're talking about that a little bit in the box. You know, we do share the role a lot. So yeah, it's something that we'll continue to sort of explore and see how we can improve things in that regard, because it is pretty clear that that they both played well there. But yeah, that's just development, I think. I think they both owned the game. You know, in those 2 games. You know, Brooksy just really took over tonight. It was great. The kicking that he put into put on tonight in regards to just keeping South deep in their half. You know, not for 50 minutes. You know, which is our issue. We do that stuff for periods, but we did it for 80 minutes tonight, and he's really learning that, and it's great. I thought his defence tonight as well was absolutely superb. So for me, Brooksy comes off the field and his kicking was great and his tackling was great. Then, you know, we win. We win on the back of that.
Thank you.
Ready to the radio, mate?
Sure.